Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Last Level Press. I am Mr. Black, and this is Blackinster, The Making of a Mage, Chapter 3. Now, I just tested really quick to see if Paradox had patched anything, or if my computer just decided to behave again. And somehow or another, I don't know which is the case, I am able now to get into training mode. So finally, I can have a look at this. I only tested it, got into it, saw that, hey, it worked. So this is as far as I've seen of training thus far. So let's have a little look at it. I don't know why the play button is staying up there. Maybe that, like, spawns something. What does the button do? Aha! It spawns Derpy and Maximo. Alright, so these are gonna be my training sparring partners. Oh no, they're stabbing me. Alright, so let's see here. Arcane, shield, on me. Armor! Yay, alright. I'm gonna have to spend a long time in here to get better at this game, because I love it, but I'm not very good at it. So I'm very, very glad that Paradox has added this training mode here. Timmy the training dummy. Timmy, I am very, very sorry for the horrible, horrible things I shall undoubtedly wreak upon you in the coming days. Alright, let's see. That's... Bang! Oh, wow, that, like, knocked me back. Alright, so... I'm not just gonna spam this mode for an hour. I'm just gonna play around a little bit. Ooh, wait a minute. So, Ice, Ice, Water makes, like, a shotgun blast of ice shards. That's really cool. Or, as my friends and I rather darkly like to reference, I can squall him. FF8 players, you may recognize what I'm referring to from a certain cutscene. Bang! Oh, I like that spell. I gotta remember that. Okay, so Ice, Ice, Water. That makes a shotgun blast of new Timmy of ice shards. That's cool. All right. So what else? I don't want to click on that yet in case it like exits from here. Is there anything else I can do here? I can obviously spawn little no, these aren't goblins. These are imps. There we are. All right. Oh, I can't kill the sheep thing. Oh. Okay, the sheep boards erupt into meat. So, clearly, those were not boards. Those were real sheep that were polymorphed into wooden boards and sacrificed upon the altar of arcane excellence. And yes, if I haven't mentioned it before, or if I have and you just haven't seen those videos, or you don't mind me repeating myself, I am a serious tabletop gamer. I DM for a pretty dedicated group of Pathfinder players. We're small, but we love it. Been playing, briefly, 2nd edition for a long time. 2nd edition D&D, I should say. Moved on to 3.5, loved that, despised 4th edition D&D, and found for Pathfinder to be, essentially, 3.5 fixed edition. It's not perfect, but it is certainly an improvement, I think, over 3.5. But I'm going to stop referring to that because some of you are probably lost and have no idea what I'm referring to. So let's test the, what do they call it? The shank attack. Alright, so that's the fully psycho-animated version. Thank you, Timmy. Alright, so that takes off... Wow, if I get the full combo, that takes off over half health. And if I then follow up with a quick little blast... Bangy! Alright. I don't know necessarily how representative Timmy's health is. That's something I might like to see clarified. Is this an exorbitant amount of health on this training dummy? Just so that you can launch a bunch of spells at it before you have to wait for it to respawn? Or is that amount of health actually representative of another player's usual amount of health? I might like to know that, because I don't know. Alright then, let's spawn a couple more goblins, just so I can kill someone else. Buin. I like the fact that all the goblins are named. It's a little touch, but I like it. Alright. Rower! Rower! Alright, and Fire Blast. I like doing that. Let's see if I can make... Yay. Hoarfrost, bitches. Alrighty then. Alright, so it's small, it's compact, but this is an adequate little training simulator. I might like to see perhaps, like in the original Magicka, later abilities like being able to, for other like little summon buttons, maybe spawn like AI-controlled mages that you can then practice against to try like practicing reflecting spells and stuff like that. That way it's not quite as intensive and pressure-inducing as playing against other players, but you can still get more of a spell combat practice, because really, this is just practice insofar as you can play around with what different spell combinations do without getting zapped at the whole time, and try them out on what amount to minions that aren't really a major threat. But that doesn't help you train against other spells, which is of course the whole point of this game. So this is an adequate but not perfect training mode. So just as an adequate little send-off, let's just completely destroy myself. Die. Oh yes, I just managed to die in training mode, because that's just how good at this game I am. Hi, Mork! Alrighty then. I hope I'm not the only one who gets the Robin Williams reference inherent in that little imp. Alrighty then, what does play do? Does that return me back to the... That was really loud. It seems like some of the training dummy sounds need to be normalized. Okay, I don't know what it's searching for. Is it gonna invite someone else to my training session? Or is that just a bug that shouldn't be there? Okay, Mork, knock it off. You're making loud noises. I'm afraid you're going to have to die now, Mork. I'm sorry. You must die for the team. For my eardrums cannot take you anymore. Burn, you impish little bastard! Alright. Now then. Alright, I don't think that does anything. So, exit to menu. Yes. Alright. Let us apply what we have learned to the normal game mode. Nothing happened. Play. Searching, there we are. Alright, fine. Finally. So, I don't yet see something that allows me to choose which mode I am searching for. I might like to see that. I don't know whether or not I'll be given a choice here in a moment, or if it'll just randomly dump me into either a 4-on-4 match or a duel match. Capture spawn points. Alrighty, let's see if there's anything new that's been added. Actually, not in the store, because that probably is a no. Let's have a look at some of the magics. I think there was a new one added. Tornado. I think that's new. I seem to remember reading about that. That's cool. That's a level 2. So actually, as a level 2, that's pretty stout. Conflagration. I know that's new. Ooh, I like that. That's essentially a fireball. Create a wall of fire that travels forward for a short distance and deals fire damage over a small area. That would be good for wiping out a wave of imps charging at you. Nature's Call, I do believe. Yeah, that's that's been there. Drop an outhouse on someone's head. I don't know how many of these I've shown off in previous episodes. Not many, I don't believe. Stone Prison. Good for either locking down enemies or friends for a few moments of peace and quiet, so you can either segregate an enemy that is doing terrible things to you, or you can protect yourself or an ally if someone is trying to do terrible things to you. Tactical Dragon Strike. I like that. It's like an A10 run with dragons. Alright, teleport. Get some Slenderman abilities going on. What is this? Thunderstorm. I don't believe I've really looked at this one. Oh, nice! Summon a thunderstorm that covers a large area. Everyone inside the storm will become wet, and the tallest building inside of it gets hit by lightning. Alrighty then. I believe if you're wet, I think you take more lightning damage. I think. Not sure, but I think. Alrighty. Either there are new people galore playing this game now, or whatever they did to their servers with the most recent update disrupted its optimization, because it never used to take this long to find a match. Or there's just no one online right now, which I have a hard time believing. Oop, joining. Alright. Very good. Hello. Carry on. Tut-tut. Moving forward, please. Spawn. Teleport. Plane shift. Alright, fine. I'll poke around a little more. Let's see. Anything new? Not really. Weaponry? Not really. Staves? Negatory. Alrighty then. I do like my little rusty knife. This old, trustworthy blade might not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but it could be the sharpest one in your enemy's gut. Indeed, one of my favorite tabletop gaming quotes, again returning to that. No matter how subtle the wizard, a knife between the shoulder blades will seriously cramp his style. Alright, finally. There we go. Alright, that's just great. Bunch of people. I'm not the only one here. There's only one other person who seems to be as horrifically noobish as I am in here. So I'm probably going to get decimated. But at least all three of my teammates are either founders or experienced players, because I believe the green robe is a founder reward. So hopefully they care about the game enough to have practiced it a fair amount. Alright, let's get my armor on. Very good. And I apologize for the sounds, guys. That's not me tapping my mic. It just seems to happen every now and again. I'm not sure why. I am also not sure why we seem to be stuck in our spawn point. And why my allies are doing explosive interpretive dance. Okay. Lost connection! Ah. The match has ended prematurely, if you know what I mean. Code lolcat. Alright. That's unfortunate. Whoa, why were there 5 people on my team and only 3 on theirs? That's not cool. Oh, come on! After all of that, I don't even get to restart the same match. Yeah, they're definitely having some server issues, but... Once again, guys, I'm only going to be so harsh on them because, remember, this is an alpha. So it's not necessarily going to be a perfected experience. Ooh, that was a lot quicker. Alright, hopefully that means this will go better. And now we've got more of an even distribution of novitiates like myself. Alrighty then. So I'm curious to see whether or not the 4-on-4 mode has seen any revisions. I do like the fact that this is a more or less semi-symmetrical, but not necessarily, I don't want to say even map. But the fact that there's only one spawn point that is easy to capture for others, and all the others are like in the middle. And by all the others, I mean the one other. You know what I mean? No, 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 no. Heal me, heal me! Or run away from the people that are trying to kill me. Okay, water on me, put out the fire. I have learned this. Alright, heal. Whoop! Nope, nope, nope. Oh, why am I using fire against a pyromancer? This is a terrible idea. I am a derp. And now I'm a pile of meat chunks. Derpy, derpy meat chunks. Okay, then. This is why this series exists. Alright. Set me up with a little armor. And kill him! Kill him dead! Yes! Oh, wait. I'm being stabbed by an imp. Now I'm going to stab this guy. Stab! Stab, stab, stab! Oh, damn it. Fire killed me, because fire does damage over time. No! Was I really the MVP? I got the only kill? Alright. I don't feel like I did very well, but I did the best on my team, for what that's worth. Okie dokie then. So, yeah, if I didn't cover it properly in previous episodes, I apologize, but on the 4-on-4 mode, you win in one of 2 ways. Either you capture all of the spawn points and then kill them so that they no longer can respawn, or you continue to war over spawn points and then wear each other down on almost like a battlefield style respawn counter, which I believe players are worth several points of, and I think imps are either worth none of or are only worth 1 point of. Alright, let's try that one more time so that I can get a little more worthwhile content into this episode for you all. And anyway, so yeah, if you can not capture all of the spawn points, like if you get really good skilled players on both sides or just good tacticians, then you can instead try to wear each other down. The funny part is the narrator will get impatient after a while. Get on with it! If it takes too long. I really wish I had actually had Fraps running the first time I tried out Arena. I was just a derp and spaced out about that because it was a treat to watch some of the really, really skilled players that were there in the arena go at it. I mean, there was this one pair, I wish I could remember their names. I believe I named one of them in a previous episode. But there was another player as well, just as good as him, that were just having truly epic arcane duels every time they would come into the rotation there in the duel tournament. And some of those matches literally went on for like 5 minutes on a PvP between one-on-one matches. Those were amazing to watch. I learned a great deal watching those two fight each other. And I think, like I said before, that's why the spectator mode is available with, or not available, but is, you know, part package deal with the duel mode, so that you can watch other players do what they do, and not just enjoy the spectacle of it, but learn from what they're doing right and wrong. Alright, we seem to be missing people. One of them just blinked out, so either he disconnected or completely lost connection, or the server is having issues. I don't know if anybody that's watching is a Magicka founder and therefore has access to more of the forums and stuff. Because again, I've not bought a founders pack for this game. I'm too financially strapped to do so. So I've only got access to so many of the forums. As much as I would love to support this game, this is really the only way I can. Just to spread more word about it, to cover its development, because I'm just too financially strapped to buy one of the founders packs. Much as I would love one, can't do it. So, if any of you guys are founders and therefore have access to the actual discussions with the devs, forums, and stuff, and you know whether or not this is something that is probably indicative of issues on my end, or whether or not the new update is indeed having some server optimization troubles, because this is taking a while. I'm not even getting the match countdown here, because I think we're waiting on people to fill these open slots. I would like to know, simply so that I know where to offer my advice and criticism. Yeah, people are dropping out, because this just isn't going anywhere. Alright, because one-on-one in this mode is not a thing, let's return to the menu and try that one more time. Alright, joining already, that's good. It's not searching right now, so hopefully that means I will have better luck on round 2 of trying to play a round 2. Ooh, some of these guys have guns. I don't think I've actually seen those fielded before. This should be interesting. And he's got Gungnir. Alright, very good. Hopefully this match will be interesting. Pardon me. Alright, set up armor. Here we are. We'll head up and capture a point. Now, one thing I should also note is that this encourages spontaneous spellcasting. Because you'll notice I'm running a little bit slower, obviously, now because I've got armor on. Now I'm back to normal. We have acquired an additional spawn point. But if you ready up magic, it slows you down. So it kind of prevents you from just wandering around, like I'm doing right now, with spells ready. So actually, let's cast that and get rid of it that way. I'm still good to go. I don't remember the armor or the wards being quite so temporary before, so that may be... Get out of my way, fence! Damn it, fence, I will stab you! Get out of the way! There we are. Allow my passage! Alright. There we are. Oh, no, nope, didn't want to do that, just wanted to ready it. Where is everybody? Whoop, there they are. Getting rushed. Oh, wait, I forgot. My shotgun spell. And ice! Wait, no! No, I'm on fire! Stab him in face. Water, on me. Heelys, on... No! Damn it! I didn't want to do that! Okay, please, go away, Ward. Go away. Ugh. I hate it when I accidentally tap heal and shield at the same time, because then I put a healing ward on myself, and that makes it more difficult to heal me. Like I said, I have yet to figure out other than punishing accidental taps like that, why that would be a good thing. Oh wow, we won. Alrighty then. Well, I at least got a little bonus for capturing a point. So, I know some people have complained that these matches are very, very short, but they're not always. Like I said, if you get skilled players on both sides, these matches can stretch on for, 15 minutes or so. But if you get one side that just dominates another, yeah, they can be over in a minute, just like that. Alrighty then. Got 93 crowns. So, a few more matches under my belt, and I may well be able to buy, not a new weapon, because I like my knife, but I may be able to get another set of robes. I think next I may get the hardened robe, because that decreases your speed just a tad, but improves your health. And I think if I take this, pardon me, and then cast stone armor over myself, I should be a gish, for those of you in the tabletop world, but I should definitely be a bit more tankly if I do that, which I like to be. I prefer to not bounce all over the battlefield, at least not in this game, but to instead remain relatively stationary and try to pick off targets with powerful spells. So, alright, that's consideration for the future. So, speaking of the future, I hope you all have enjoyed this episode. I'm sure you probably have, because the previous episode was more or less just one big, long, articulate bug report, and that was frustrating. So thankfully, I've actually been able to get back into the game here. So thank you for joining me for Blackinster, the making of a mage. Again, I am Mr. Black. This is Last Level Press, and as always, I wish you all good gaming, and Godspeed.